Let's make some cocoyam and eggs, or shall I say taro roots and eggs. Here I have a large taro root and I'm going to be peeling it with my knife. There's so many reasons why I love taro, apart from the fact that they remind me of just yam and eggs growing up in a Nigerian household. I remember usually I think you would have it maybe on Saturday mornings and it would be yams and lots of eggs, like an egg sauce stewed over. Yeah, good memories. But anyways, taro on the other hand is cocoyam. I actually never had taro or cocoyam back in Nigeria. For some reason, it just kind of skipped my household. But apparently, people ate it back there. But I found it at an Asian market, and my husband was like, "Oh, we used to eat this," and I was like, "Oh, really? Okay, let's buy it." So I bought it, and ever since then, we have been cocoyam people in my house. Anyways, there's so many reasons why I like this root. I mean, look at the striations. Look at this. Look at this work of art. Look at those purple things. Let's get into the nutrition. So taro root has a lot of fiber. I mean, if you've been watching any of my videos in this channel, you know that I am a huge fan of fiber. And here I'm just going to slice them cross-sectionally. And apart from just the fiber, they have resistant starch, which is good for managing your blood sugar. It basically allows the carbs in this taro root to be absorbed more gently into your bodies compared to the way, let's say, maybe ice cream or the way, just juice would just kind of dump sugar into your system. Resistant starches take a little bit of more time to digest and give your body a little more time to process the sugars. 1 cup of taro contains about 187 calories, which is mostly from carbs. Again, it's resistant starch, so it's not as I would consider that a good carb. And also contains about 7 grams of fiber, which is about a little over 20% of your daily fiber needs. And this is just in 1 cup of taro root. 1 cup also contains about 19% of your daily vitamin E needs and also about 18% of your potassium needs as well. I have sectioned my taro into 2 pots because I'm planning to roast some, or let's say grill some in the air fryer, and I am planning to boil some. Here I'm just adding about 1 teaspoon of salt all over my taro. If you notice, this taro roots are kind of flat because I want the heat to get in quickly and ready through the pieces and kind of fry them equally. And I've added about half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to also go ahead and add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm going to massage all that in to absorb into my taro root. Taro roots also contain about 6% of your daily folate needs, and even they have about 1 milligram of iron per cup. So I'm just going to toss this in the air fryer for about 20 minutes at 390 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see here, they've come out crisp and very nice. And if you think about the way God made some of these foods, it's like so intentional. And I'm like, why are we not eating more of the things that we're supposed to be eating? Look at this. Look at how crispy it is on the outside and then soft on the inside. I'm not a huge fan of the ones in the air fryer. I like the boiled ones, but my husband loves the grilled ones. So here we are. For the boiled ones, I just add enough water. You can add as much water to kind of cover it a little bit, as much as you can. And I add maybe about a teaspoon of salt. Sometimes I even skip the salt in general. But yeah. Let's go back, and then I boil that for about 10 to 15 minutes. The thing with taro root is, with boiling, you kind of have to be careful and check over and over again here, because I'm checking here now, and I think it's been about 10 minutes, and I'm checking to see if it's soft enough or if I like it like this. And at this point, I'm just going to put a fork in to see if it's soft enough. And at this point, it wasn't soft enough for me. It was breaking up, but it wasn't soft enough for me. So I covered it for a little bit. I would say for about another maybe 1 to 5 minutes, depending on the kind of person you are. My husband doesn't like it too soft, so I like it just a little bit tender. At this point, it's done, and I just turn off the oven, and look at that steam. You smell the smell of yams through this. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and kind of drain it because it's already overly soft. I don't want the rest of the hot water to continue to cook it. And yeah, I mean, look at that. Just take a look at that beauty. Just loved boiled yams. And now we're just gonna fry some eggs. I've already heated up my pan here, adding about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to add some onions. But I'll say maybe about a quarter of a large onion cut up, or even less than that. And I'm just going to fry that until a little bit soft. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some tomatoes, about half a tomato, a quarter as well, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. And I found the sodium-free bouillon powder, and I like it so far, but I only found a little tiny bit, so I need to get more. I'm going to go ahead and add the same one of before, teaspoon of the bouillon powder for a little umami taste. And I'm going to fry this for about maybe 2 minutes, and then I'm going to whip up my eggs here, and I'm going to add it once I feel that the vegetables are soft enough to my liking. I'm going to add that in onto my pan, and I'm going to fry that for another 2 minutes maybe. And I'm just going to scramble that up and just kind of cook it until it's done. Now, if you're a vegan, you can maybe try tofu scramble with this. I haven't personally tried the tofu scramble, but yeah, I just do eggs because that's what I grew up on and that's what I'm still eating. Yeah, so I just fry this up, and some people are like, why do you use a stainless steel frying pan to fry it? Because y'all, all these chemicals and all this other non-stick pans, I just don't want none of it. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want them to know my house. I don't want to know my name. I think I transitioned out of those pans about maybe 2 to 3 years ago, and I have not looked back. But anyways, yeah, I think it's fine. For me, it doesn't really stick as much. Like, once you know how to cook with stainless steel pans, I think you just kind of get used to it and you just move with it like that. Here, I'm just kind of scratching it all up to, unstick them from the pan. And I don't think it's doing too badly. And as you can see here, yeah, I mostly got most of it off the pan, and this is how I served mine, and it was delicious. I think I took a nap after this whole ordeal because it was great. And you can also pair this with hot cocoa, but it's not hot cocoa season where I am yet, so I'll wait. And these are the ones I air fried, and they look good too. Thank you for cooking with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if you would like me to film any recipes that you may want. All right, thank you. Until next time. Bye.